Hello everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton Curious Village. Are we gonna get a new intro? I think so. Yep, we sure do. Luke and Layton meet a mysterious young girl at the dead end of the north side of the village, definitely not wearing a disguise of any kind. She starts to tell them something, but a sinister figure lurking in the shadows scares her off. Afterward, a puzzled Layton and Luke find a ticket to the town amusement park and head there. Yeah, alright, we finally made it to the front gates here last time. Dog has something to tell us. It is a mouse day too, if you can tell. Another day where my drawing tablet decided to not work at all, so... But it's fine, let's head in. No cutscene. But... So... This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said. It seems that no one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now, on to business. Let's give the grounds around the Ferris wheel a once-over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. I mean, there's lots of stuff to click on. Map of the park, it's yellow the page. There's something there of interest, because we get a full cutscene for it. Oh my. Kinda going George Takei there. What is it, Professor? Yeah, that's... And it's almost like it's the person who you met as a child before. Look at this poster. The picture appears to be the same as the one on the ticket we picked up. Looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded, you can't even read the letters. Oh. Hey, isn't that? Yeah, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in Reinhold Manor. It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange, I wonder why it wasn't more public for village folk once it was open to the public. Some weird pauses in like the loading, the dialogue there. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving. Right you are, Professor. So one thing I will say, the girl we saw disguised earlier is obviously Flora. My personal interpretation whenever you have stuff like this in like any sort of media is that the disguise like in universe is better than the one you see as like from an outside perspective playing this. It's like otherwise it does. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to see it otherwise. Like I was guessing they make it more apparent. They show you like who's in the disguise to like help you as the viewer kind of like piece things together. Anyways, this place is so run down. It looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you see in circuses. Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? Look at my sad face, Luke. How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival, so why was it left to rot here in St. Mystere? I bet the Ferris wheel's a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple, I'm sure of it. It is a cool kind of set piece, we'll say, especially what they do with it later on. Oh, that circuit looks like a big circus. Oh, that looks... Jeez. Oh, that looks like a circus big top. No one seems to be inside. Anything else here, or is this area just for that one bit of dialogue? It appears that no one is working in the shop. I mean, I don't see any puzzle. I guess... Oh, you can go this way. Oh, is this going to trigger the cutscene, or does that happen later? I will say not to spoil things, but the cutscene in this area is like super cool. I remember it very vividly. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. I didn't know this would take us right to the Ferris wheel. I would have liked to explore the other fork first, but I guess we're here. Hopefully we'll get a chance to. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke? No, not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all. That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? Yes, let us. Okay, before we look around here, that's, I guess it's a loop? Let's complete the loop here. Maybe it's a loop, maybe it's not a loop. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems this shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. I mean, places like this, when you see them in public, are usually locked up. It doesn't seem too out of the ordinary. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Great observation, Layton. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. Another garbage can with a coin in it. It says, don't throw trash in a lake. That's good advice in general, I do feel. Nothing else? Probably not. Oh, shack path. There's something on the ground. Another note, I think, from the Baron. Look at this, Professor. It was lying on the ground. It appears to be a scrap of notepaper. Would you read it aloud for me? Okay, I'm definitely getting the sense that Layton is, like, secretly illiterate. Sure thing, Professor. Alright, let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yeah, it certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me. The young Miss here mentioned here must be Flora. This whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young Miss. She's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. The page ends there. The page ends there. I didn't do it in Luke's voice. Yeah, the underlying plots of Layton games are always really sad. It is kind of the appeal, but you know. Bernreinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can be so cruel. And Sylvan's just here watching this all happen with that weird look on his face. Pretty cool. Dog, you need to be clear on where the coins are. How's it going, man? Oh, you lads again, eh? How do you like me park? Lovely, isn't it? I can't do an Irish accent at all. The sun's shining bright today and I'm in fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites. In a hole, 30 pick rats. Cool. A tennis ball has rolled its way down into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp end in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make worse, the ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball out isn't an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace in hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer in 5 letters. Okay, writing letters with the mouse is not fun, but I feel like this one's pretty straightforward. I mean, right, that's gotta be the answer, right?
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
Every
Pretty
puzzle
cool.
has an answer.
I feel like some of these are just like common sense. Yeah, because it's hard clay, the water won't get absorbed. Pretty good. Haha, you're quite the solver, aren't you? Ah yes, getting back to me park. It hasn't been properly maintained. The parks are just rotting away. If something looks old and broken, do the smart thing, lads, and stay away from it. Violin? Luke, maybe? I don't know. Any post dialogue for us, Sylvan? I don't know how to say his name. Brings a tear to my eye to say so, but parts of this park are simply rotting away. Something looks old and broken, do the smart thing and stay away from it. Is this your house? The shack? Yes, thank you, dog. I'm investigating this area. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. Okay, well, I guess this is how we're ending off this episode. The largest total, 50 pig rats. We're just having a bunch of puzzles right at the end. 9 squares are carved into a piece of wood. Arrange 9 unique numbers between 1 and 51, very specific number, so that any 3 numbers have the same sum when added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. While several combinations are possible, your task is to find the number that occupies the central square when you arrange numbers to yield the highest possible total. Wait, so I remember there's a way to generate magic squares. It's like I'm pretty sure 5 has to be in the middle, right? I'm just gonna complete it all to see if I remember how to do it. It's like you nice move like that if you can. I mean, that itself gets you everything else, right? Because it has to be 15. Okay, that's not right. But it's 5 in the middle, right? 1, 5, 9. 2 gives you 7. I just want to do this to make sure. 2 does not give you 7. 2 gives you 8, and 3 gives you 7. 15. So 4 has to be here. And 6 has to be here. So 5 is in the middle, confirmed. Now, 9 unique numbers between 1 and 51. So this is going to be 51, which is 42 plus 9. So don't you just add 42 to every number? Like, this is going to be 42 plus 5, which is 47, right? This is a weirdly... That seems too particular to be the right answer, but... let's go for it. I could be wrong here.
How does this sound?
I am wrong here. Alright, pretty cool.
I've let you down, Professor.
Oh, could you not put... Hang on, my brain is bad. Could you not put 51 in the center and then just, like... Yeah, okay, I get the trick. Hang on, I was overthinking. Again, as per usual.
How does this sound?
Because the center occupies...
Layton's apprentice saves the day!
I don't know, my brain is bad. Alright, pretty cool. Ooh, I got it, but just barely. I sure did, Luke. That was just barely, but anyways. We got a journal entry. Lost Amusement Park. The sounds at the park was so unnatural, it was hard to believe that this was ever a place of recreation. All existing structures are deserted, or in the case of one small shack, bolted shut. If there is useful information to be found here, I don't see it yet. But I believe the Ferris wheel warrants a closer look. We also have the inn here. We got a violin. Well, I'll give it to Luke. It's hard to tell, too, but... yeah, we'll call it there for now. Ratchet our save, and as always, thank you for watching.